Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I'll do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Welcome everyone to the show. I am your host, Don Vic. You already know, baby, we in the building. And it's Saturday night. Y'all know the vibes. So today we got a special guest coming on the show all the way from London. Special guy, good guy. And we'll be talking about C40. What is C40? Well, tune in and find out exactly what C40 is all about. Shyam Batra will be talking about it all the way from London. And folks, it's something that is very interesting. And for those of you that are not knowledgeable of what C40 is, tonight you will be getting some input on what it is and the effect that it has, not just in London, but it's going to have all over the world. So exactly what can Shyam Batra do or try to do to stop this madness from happening? Now, a lot of you might know what 15 cities are. A lot of you guys might not. So, tune in and find out exactly what Shyam has to say about it. The insides. So he's going to let us know today, here live on the show, what C40 is all about. Shyam, yeah, I'm here. Okay, you're here. Just hit the link. Follow the instructions, and you'll pop up on my screen. You're not on my screen. You're on my comments. So once you come on my screen, we'll bring you here and we'll start talking about C40. Folks, I want to thank everybody that tunes in and show me love. YouTube, Facebook, everyone around the world that tunes in, Africa, London, Australia, everyone around the world that tunes in on the Don Vic show. I appreciate you guys. I've been seeing stuff on social media about these 15-minute cities and stuff. And folks, from what I've seen, it's not a very good thing. But I don't know too much about it. So give me 1 second. So yeah, folks. So I've been reading about it and seeing it on a lot on TikTok. But a lot of people say you can't believe everything you hear, right? But today we're definitely going to find out directly, straight from the source. And who else can say it but someone that's inside the circle and knows exactly what it's all about. So, when Shyam gets to come on, I believe he's having problems because he can't get in. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me see if I can send him another invite. so he can come on the show. Give me 1 second. Okay. Shyam, I just sent you another link. Try that one. Maybe that one is much easier. Hi, Mickey. How you doing, Mickey? Nice to see you come aboard. So we got Spain. Spain is in the building. We got Nando from the UK is in the building. Caroline, Carol, thank you for logging in. Where you from, Carol? Let us know exactly where you tuning in from so that we know exactly where we're reaching. I will appreciate that. If you guys could just put the name of your city or or country, wherever you're from, so that we know. Okay, we got Jersey in the house. Carol, what's up, Jersey? Jersey girl. Oh boy, I'm scared of them Jersey girls, but I'm trying to tell you something. They are not nice. Okay. And okay, Mickey, I know where Mickey's from. She's from Spain. Nando's from the UK. Okay. That's awesome. So, and we got other people that are watching on YouTube. So, I'm not sure where they from because I can't see I can't see their text or their comments. So, I'm pretty sure he's having problems logging in. So, okay. So, if you hit YouTube, if you hit the link, you see right there where it says click here. You got to hit that. You got to hit that where it says click. When you hit that click, it's going to take, there you go. Okay, we here. Finally got him. Good job. So folks, we have Shyam here. And again, like I said, folks, I need you guys to really pay attention to what this man is about to say. It's a very, very touchy subject and a very important subject. So, guys, hi, Rhonda, Nashville. We got Nashville. I mean, Jacksonville in the house. We got New Jersey. We got Spain. We have London. I mean, we got the UK in the house. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, please welcome Shyam Batra to the show. Oh, wait, he just logged off. Give me 1 second. Okay, here he goes.
It's technology for you, London.
Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Aaron, thank you as well, Aaron.
I know. Thanks, bro.
Okay, so Shyam, this is a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about tonight, and and I know a lot of the people are probably still sleeping and have no idea what's really going on behind the scene. Okay, and you have something to talk about tonight that people might know and might not know, or maybe are skeptical about it because they're not in the circle like you are. So, who better to talk about this subject, and touch on the subject but you, because you're in that circle. So, first of all, before I even get into C40, what was you doing before you got into the politics side of it?
I've been a financier for 30 years now, and that's mainly in property, all types of property. I've been working in and around that. Prior to that, also, I was the first Indian boxing promoter, and I've done a lot of music production as well over the years. But I'm the best man for the job for London, for sure. But we have a story to tell, don't we? So we can speak about that later. Right. But the reason I came into this is that I'm fed up. For the last literally 8 years, this man that is running London right now is a joke.
Mm.
There's nothing more to say about this person, but what he has done to our city is destroyed it, pretty much. Knife crime is up, everything you can think of in our city. There's big black holes in the economy, in our London economy. Last I heard was 15.2 billion in November 2023. Who knows what it is now? This man squanders money like you cannot believe. The roads are broken. There's so many things wrong. The NHS, which is our health service, is in disarray. There's always strikes, the most strikes that we've ever had in our entire life. And who else is going to fix our city but me? I feel I'm Batman, and I feel I want to take a grip of everything. But as I said to you, I have a story to tell, and let's march on to what you want me to say.
Okay, so tell us exactly what is C40.
Right, C40 is your 15-minute cities. Can you shut the door? Is your 15-minute cities. Basically, it's been set up by the WEF, World Economic Forum. People like Charles Schwab and you name it. Let's go back in history a little bit where the vaccine started and the COVID started. Okay. And I believe that a lot of this is related to all of the things I've said. Now, I've been stopped from saying things, but I'm not going to stop because I'm a man for the public. I'm a humble person. I only want to fix our city. There's nothing else that I need to do. But C40 is your 15-minute city control. So basically, you will not be able to drive a petrol or diesel car. You will not be able to go to the shops like you think you can and buy food. You'll get a text message and it will say to you, this is what you're going to eat today. It's going to be a calorie-controlled diet. There are many more things that I'd like to tell you, but for now, putting us in our 15-minute cities is not what we want. All of London, the roads are blocked here, there, and everywhere. There is an agenda going on. And this man has started it with the WEF, and he has gone round the world with all the mayors. And he's spoken to the mayors, and about 80% of the mayors around the world have signed up to this. And they've signed up for you guys. And I believe in America, there's 6 to 10 states that already are looking at signing up with C40. They don't even know what it is. This is your complete control. And we have to put a stop to it. Because we cannot be set up in cocoons, putting in our 15-minute cities, being told we cannot drive a car that we love, being told that we cannot fly only once in 3 years, being told that we cannot just buy the foods we want to buy. We won't be able to do anything. Our businesses will fail. And that's the time when slowly, you'll be told that you can come and work for the states. You know, there are farms being bought up across the US, I've heard myself. Yes, and the similar type of thing is happening here. Now, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I live in London for. I live in London because I love my city. I adore my city. But when I've watched it crumble, and it's just like you have, the mayor's office receives about 21 billion a year approximately. It was about 18 before. And this money is meant to help all the businesses that are there. We have the trains, we have the transport system, we have schools, we have lots of things to do. And what is he doing? Squandering the money. I mean, a month ago, he spent 6 million.
So where's, sorry. So, I'm sorry for that. Do you have any idea where the money's going?
No, we don't.
No one knows. It's just okay.
Suddenly it's found and it's lost. It's found and it's lost. You know, it's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, C40 is a name that is on the website. I urge you all to go to c40.org and have a look at what it means, because it makes it very glossy. But behind the scenes, it's not what it is. Because why are the roads being blocked? I don't know about your cities, but we're on a 20-mile-an-hour run in our city. We can't go more than 20 miles anywhere. You know, this is a joke. The roads that we go, all of our roads are completely blocked everywhere. I went to a borough, like we call them boroughs in London. We have 33 boroughs. There's about anywhere between 150 to 300,000 inhabitants in there, around about 6 to 8 million population of London. But there was a lady I spoke to, many ladies, and in the borough of Hackney, the houses are all together. So you've also got the gardens at the back. Now, they said to me that they can't even go and put their shopping in the back of their house because they're going to travel 20 minutes to get to the back of their house.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't make sense.
No, not
Why
at all.
are you doing this to the public? You know, we deserve a lot more. We vote people in to make a change for life. We are all bringing our children up, creating our youth, making sure that our youth is safe. And what is going on? We're being told that we might be locked in our 15-minute city, or we'll be in our 15-minute city. You know, I did a post, as you know, on Instagram.
Yes.
Mine is at Shyam Batra for mayor. And that post is a minute long, and it clearly signifies what C40 is, and it's gone viral. And I'm pleased that it's gone everywhere. People are actually beginning to listen and learn about what our countries are doing to us. We don't really want this to happen to any of our countries. But my primary aim is London right now. I need to fix London.
And the funny thing is that we the people are funding it. We the people are funding that because
Yes.
we're paying our taxes.
Yes.
So it's what knowingly we are funding these people because that's where the money's coming from.
Of course.
Right. So we the people have
Your
a voice.
taxes.
We should like do something and stand up to this abuse. Because they work for us. We don't work for them. You know,
You think?
well, that's the way it's supposed to be. You know,
it is. I mean, ask President Trump.
Yeah.
We work for them. It's true.
Yeah.
They work for us, but they don't work for us.
Right.
They think they work for us. I mean, we need people in power that are actually going to do things for our children, for our safety. I mean, London is being told, Americans may not be coming to the US because quite dearly the VAT has gone. So when you're buying goods in the UK, you can't claim any VAT to go home. So you have to pay your taxes here and you don't get nothing back. So our children, what do we do about our children? Do we tell them, oh guys, in the next 5 years or so, we might be plowed into our 15-minute cities. You can only see your friends and family in that city. You can't go and see anybody. This is not what we want. C40 is a disaster. And what else is next? I don't know. But I stumbled on this only because I looked at the TikTokers and I thought, they're telling porky pies, they're telling lies. It can't be true. It may be they're just trying to drum up a lot of business for their sites. But it's not. I've spoken to a lot of them. And even my own post I did one through IB Times in London, which is quite a big, and it's US based as well, I believe, about 15 million followers, something like that. But it's gone to like nearly 800,000, and other people on X and other platforms it's gone through the roof, because it's about time the public are told what to do. This is why I want to run for mayor. I want to be the servant for the public. I don't tell them what to do. They tell me what to do, and I do it. And if it works, what they say, I will do it. I'm a no-nonsense guy, and I don't want to be stuck in that situation.
Right. You know, I think we've been having this problem for decades now, and you know, what you're planning on doing and want to do, I think, is the best thing for London, and I hope everyone else follows suits. But you know,
everyone's listening to understand what I'm
Right.
going through, because should I tell you my information now, or shall we carry on later?
Let's just talk about exactly how does this affect the people, not just the 15-minute city, but what else falls into play with these 15-minute cities, like the food. Let's talk about the food. Let's talk about the currency.
Okay, so, the food, okay, you're going to be controlled. It's going to be calorie controlled diets. Over a period of time, they want you to be calorie controlled. So, for example, you'll be told you can only have 2,000 calories today, 1,500 today, maybe. They'll be told the food you're talking about is really kicking off in America, where they're making these designer meats now, which is a joke. What do we know that's going in those designer meats? Do we know that we're going to be controlled further with some kind of diodes or something that are put in there, minute things that are going to ruin our bodies or something. I don't know, but it frightens me that the traditional days of going to the supermarket, picking what you want to pick from various different consumables available, it may not look like that. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. It is going to happen over a period of time. But the chair starts in London. This mayor has the chair in London for the WEF. It starts from here. If this man does not make it into power and I get in, then I'm going to abolish it. It's going to go. I'm not interested in, my job is to protect the public. That is what I want to do. I want to be the overall police in that city. But without the public, I can't do it. And I need their support big time. But, you know, going back to the foods, you will be told what food you can have. You know, it's not what we want. We should not be told what we should be doing. It's like going to school and the teacher says, well, the cafeteria says, no, you can only have greens today. You can't have anything else. But this is not what I believed in. I thought these were all movies that you just watched. They were just TV shows, you know, that, but reality is homing in, because a lot of these shows and movies said about the COVID years ago. Well, look what happened. We never listened to it. They even used the word COVID. We never listened to it. But so you know that there's a minority who have been begging the world to give them money on carbon and climate control and all this stuff. I used to believe in it, but now that I've read behind the scenes of what really is happening, it's not correct. They're using that money to do their own things, to make sure. I mean, why would we want to be locked into a city?
Right.
You know,
that's like, you know, that's prison, basically. You know, that's exactly. So I've been seeing the shift. That I've been seeing it. I don't know how many people can see it, but I've been seeing it. They're starting with the I don't know if it was in Australia or one of those countries where you either to go shopping, you had to have a chip.
Yes.
To get into the store.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. That's Australia you're thinking about.
Okay,
I
Australia.
think
So
very, very new, yeah.
Right. So they're already starting it, you know, in different countries and moving in, like you're saying. It's gonna take time, but they're placing themselves to try to take over.
And the public doesn't know what they're doing. This is the frustrating part. At least if we are told what is to come, we can prepare and we can think about things. We can perhaps leave our city and go somewhere else. But where are we going to go? Because they're doing it somewhere else. You know, this has to stop. It starts in London. It has to stop. And we need to get back to normality. We need to know how we are going to do things. We want to bring back, I want to get rid of everything that this man has done to our city. I want to reverse everything and let people have freedom, let people do things that they want to do. We're being already controlled by our phones, as you can see. Everyone's on it. There's no integration anymore. You know, you go to even in the States, you know, you have these beautiful. I used to live in Florida a long time ago, I used to remember on a Saturday, Sunday, you could go to these beautiful parks, and they'd have these events on like art or music. You know, people were communicating with each other. You could say hello to people. It was lovely. It's all disappeared now.
It's so true. I had to catch the bus a while ago, a couple of years ago. I got on the bus because my car, and the silence in the bus was insane. You know, like back in the 80s, you get in the bus, everybody's talking, or there's noise and music playing in the bus. You know, people are interacting. I got on that bus, and literally everyone either were on their phone or tablets.
Yeah.
You know, you could have walked in there butt naked in a bus and nobody would have noticed because nobody's looking up. You know, everyone is so focused in these devices, and that's what they want, control. So what can the people from London do to help you fight this madness?
They need to come behind me. They need to put me on the ballot box. They need to come behind me and put my name there and let me make a change for them, not for me. It's a us. It's not a me. And it's never been me. I'm humble, and I will do what the public want me to do, but providing it's right and correct and honourable, I will do it. And I want to fix our city. It is wrong what's happening, absolutely wrong. Whoever you speak to, I mean, we have this charge to come into London. It's called a ULEZ charge. I've named it useless charge because it's better, but the ULEZ charge is about £12.50 a day up to midnight. After midnight, again, it starts. So it's a 12-hour charge, you could imagine, pretty much saying. It's not even a 24-hour charge. And the congestion charge is £15. Congestion charge. Well, in every city in the world, there's always congestion. But the
They're trying.
ULEZ charge has been named as if it's a charge that's saving people's air, saving their lives, really. It's just putting money into a black hole that he has created and continually creates. He has bankrupted the city 3 times, not once, but 3 whole times.
And
he wants to run.
people don't see this, Sham. Be like, are the people sleeping? What are they taking that they're not acknowledging this happening in their communities, in their cities? Like, what is it going to take for them to stand up behind you and support you, and see your vision?
They donate to me, they stand up behind me, and they make a change, a big, big change. It happens in London. They've got to listen to what I'm saying. I mean good, not bad. I'm here for the goodness. I'm here to save people. I'm here to save whatever happens in the world, because if it starts here and it goes somewhere else, then I've done something very good for the public, and I'll be very, very happy to do that. I will work 18 hours, 20 hours, whatever it takes to do what we have to do to fix our city. But I will not sit back here and watch it crumble. It is wrong. It is just wrong. What message do we send to our children, for God's sake? You know, we want boys to be men. You know, we want strength. We want honor, respect, dignity. Where does that come from now?
Right. You got me on that one. But there's a lot of agendas that falls into play with what you're just saying with the 15-minute cities. And I go into AI as well. AI, government's building all these robots, and they've been doing it for years. Why are they building all these thousands of robots? What's the agenda with the robots?
They want to control you. If you're
Right.
locked in your city like chickens, cuckoo, we're going to be stuck in our cities. We'll have to work for the people, the state, the Bill Gates of the world, and all these other clowns that think they've done a great deed for the world. They haven't done any great deed.
None.
They're taking our money. They've taken our money, and they should have invested in the infrastructure. I named city in my manifesto, in my brochure. I named city as communication, infrastructure, transition, and youth. City, CITY, communication, transition, infrastructure, and youth. It is the city of any country, and it is the family of any people in the world. That's what city means to me. That, to me, is honourable. And I didn't get to show you my brochure, I'm afraid, but I'm happy to do so after. But I would like the public to get behind me in London. I really need their support, which I think we should discuss about what's happened with my issue.
Yeah, we should. Tell me, you was running.
Yes.
And something out of the blue happened to you.
Yes.
Where you was taken off the ballots.
Yeah, I was.
Why, in your mind or your opinion, what do you think happened there?
I actually didn't even get onto the ballot, let alone be taken off it. First of all,
tell us.
The name Shyam Batra is not there, but they could draw a line and cut it out and put my name. But what actually happened was, we had this plan that they created. First of all, I was running as an independent person. That means I belong to no party. I don't believe that London or any city in the world should be run by political parties. I call it politics. I'm not a political person. I do not like politics. And that's why I, in all my publications prior, said Shyam Batra is here to fix London. He wants to fix London. He doesn't want to do politics. and it is politics. But we had to go. We have 33 boroughs in London, so my colleagues and I had to go around London to collect 10 names from every borough, and that meant also collecting their electoral numbers. Now, I managed to do the 330 numbers, maybe more, probably did 500 names. We had their names, live names, real signatures, real names, addresses, phone numbers. And I couldn't get as many numbers as I needed to get. And when I went to City Hall, prior to that, I got very bad food poisoning. And I went to City Hall pretty poorly because I wanted to cancel the meeting and they wouldn't let me. And they said, well, it's the 27th today. You've only got this day to get your numbers and £10,000 by us by 4 o'clock. Otherwise, you're out the race. Now, prior to that happening, the situation was that I had my names. As far as I'm concerned, if the nomination form says, we nominate you, this is our name and our signature, we want you in the race. What does that mean? We want you in the race. I was given from the 19th of March, our deadline was the 27th, okay? Now, the councils, we call them councils here, but you call them counties. So I wrote to all the councils on the 13th and 12th of March, and I said to them that I need access to the electoral numbers, because when I asked the public, they said we haven't received any numbers yet. And a lot of them had old numbers. Some may have moved in that time. Some may have had a birthday. I don't know. But I said, okay, don't worry. I will find the numbers. So I contacted the counties and they said to me, sorry, you're not a mayoral candidate up until the 19th of March. When you are a mayoral candidate, we will then send you the information. You're talking about 7 million numbers here, first of all. So when the 19th of March came, I wrote back to them again and said, please, can I have access to the system? They said, no, you have to register with us first. So I had to register with them first. Then I had to get a passcode from them. Then when they sent me the files, some of the files were in complete disarray. No alphabetical order. Roads were in different formats. And how am I meant to do all of this in 7 days to collect 300 names from 7 million people in a random search box? And every system was pretty much different. And they didn't have any compassion. They knew that I was ahead of the game. They knew that I am the best candidate out of all of these people that are in there now. There's 13 candidates in there. They're not a patch on me. They don't know what London really is, what has happened to our city. I do. I know everything because it comes from my heart. But they took me out of the race. And there was no publications on me. There was one guy who was splattered all over the papers, shoddy paperwork, didn't do this, didn't do that. He was really embarrassed. I felt pretty bad for him, even though he's a person that I would have contended with. But it's not the way to name and shame someone that has spent their time running for a job like this. Now, I had one radio station chasing me, which was, I don't even want to say, they are a big radio station, but they did try and do a number on me, which I would never forget. And the other press, I heard absolutely nothing, zero. No news about Batra. Why did he come out of the race? So I wrote to them and I said to them that, can you please tell me why you have taken me out of the race? To this day, I haven't received a message back, not one message. What does that say to you? It signifies that I was strong enough to contend this guy and push him out of power. Now, what I want to do is I've made a petition today, and I want as many people on that petition to go in and get a petition for me to put me back onto the ballot box. If not, scrub their names out and put my name there, because I'm here to fix London and I want London to be fixed. This can happen to any city in the world, but it's happened to me for no reason, but because I'm a good guy. I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, you know, we're overrun in government by bad people. So it's the corruption, it's leaking.
Yeah.
Before, back in the days, it was hard to tell how they were moving. But now it's so upfront, so visual that you can see the corruption.
Yeah.
So of course it's not going to be easy. These people are not going to make it easy for you. What just happened to you, to me, is a red flag. Either way you put it.
Yeah.
You are a threat. So when you're a threat, they don't
I'm
like it.
not a threat.
And you know
I
that.
just want to fix London.
Right. But there's
I'm
more
very
people, there's
passionate.
more, I think, my opinion, there's other people involved that need the city to be the way it is because they're having an agenda there.
Yeah.
And these people are powerful. These people got the money to make anything happen. This is why it's so hard for you to get to your position, because you're going against powerful people that you don't even know they're there or don't even see. All you see is like the puppet that they put in front of you for you to go against. But behind that puppet, there's other people that are moving the strings. So those are the people that you're dealing with. So if you're not on that side, then yeah, you're gonna have, off the ballots. You're gonna have on paperwork that don't even match. You're gonna have problems to get things together. It's what I'm saying. They're gonna make it very hard for you to run. So my thing is this: how are you going to go against this powerful force?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the public can vote for me because they're the powerful source, not the government, not these string makers that create these puzzles, jigsaw puzzles to fix things which they can't do. We've gone like back to caveman days, I think.
Yes,
the mentality of a human being has changed. Yes. I don't know why we're sending our kids to school, because they can just learn off the internet now. They don't need to go back to school to learn all this rubbish that they've got to face in the future. But the people must realize that everything that is happening in London and around the world needs to be stopped. It's only the great people of every country, every city that can say, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this at all. We are doing this because we want to stand behind someone who's going to give us a voice. That we want to shout, I can shout. We want to say something nicely, we can do. We don't want to be scared and be held on a puppet on a string to say, no, you're not voting for the people. I mean, think about this for a minute. London, Britain is a very old system, completely old system. When the candidates run for parliament, we call it member of parliament here. So like you have your houses and all that stuff, we have members of parliament. So these guys go touting on the streets everywhere to all the houses. Please vote for me. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you. I promise you. Just vote for me and I'll give you a voice. What have they done? They tick the box and they give them that voice. What do? They walk to the Houses of Parliament. Now, MP, Member of Parliament. What does that resonate in your brain? You're no longer a member of the public now, are you? So why was it ever never called Member of the Public or Member of the People? Because then the people would say, he's for us. He's thinking about us. Not the case. So the system is wrong. Everything that the incumbent mayor is doing now, the system is wrong. He's got no autonomy above his head. No one can tell him what to do. He does what he wants to do. He's squandering the money. No one can say anything. He'll buy these, what were they called? These sexual lubricants, I heard, £3 million worth. For what? I have no idea. But it was hidden on the news quickly and gone. I remember everything.
He must be hanging with Diddy.
Well, he might be a little Diddy anyway. Who knows? But the fact remains is that our city is in his hands. Now he thinks he's going to get a third term. I say to the public of London, if you really got balls, come behind me. Sign those petitions. Get me in. Tell London you want Batra. You want Batra to run for London. And I'll do the most amazing job for them. I'm very strong. And I'll listen to what the public have to say, because there's no one above my head. I want someone above my head. I want the public to be answered to, for them to answer to tell me to do things, and I do them, and we fix our city. We get everything done beautifully. So people like you can come over freely without worrying about your watch being stolen, your handbag being stolen. This is not, I mean, we've got homeless people on the streets. I've got a plan for everything. We don't have our police on the streets. Do you know that?
No.
The police, we don't have police stations.
What?
We have maybe three
Oh
or four police
my
stations
goodness.
in London.
No wonder why he's doing what he wants to do.
Of course, he's what is he, Joker, isn't he, or something?
From the Batman. He's the Joker.
I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I need my mask.
Yes.
With my name being Batra, I have to be Batman.
That's right.
I've got a home for the police. Nobody knows till now. I'm not going to tell anyone. I've got a home for the police. They can be parked in all the city, all the boroughs. I've got a great idea for knife crime. I'm going to mention a lady called Diane Latiker, who I've been speaking to. She's amazing. She's dealt with gun crime in Chicago. You can look her up. She's a CNN hero, a beautiful woman to speak to, amazing person. And I would love her to come to London and come and work with us to eradicate knife crime, because knife crime is education. And the other thing I want to say to you, which I'm really angry about, in my journey, I've been going to the hospitals. I've seen gangsters. I've had stab vests on. I've ripped those stab vests off, and I've spoken to the gangsters and I said, you take your balaclava off and speak to me like a real man. I'll take my stab vest off. You want to stab me? Go ahead. But I've got something to say to you. And the guy said to me, you got 5 minutes. There was 5 of them with big black balaclavas. And I was really bricking it. I thought, I know I was the first Indian boxing promoter, but I wasn't in the ring. I was outside the ring. I thought maybe I need to do my negotiation skills. So the 10 minutes became 35 minutes. They became my friend, pretty much. And they said that one of the reasons we hate our city is because of this idiot that's in power. We'll do what we want to do because we can, and we will, and we'll continue to do it, until something happens. And I said to them, please, I beg you, just don't kill people. Don't take people's things. They've worked hard in their life. Right. And you come along in 5 seconds on a bike or whatever it is, and whack, it's gone. What do you do to that person? That could be your mum that you're doing it to. And you want to carry on doing this rubbish? This is ludicrous.
It is.
So we have problems, and they will continue to escalate. This ULEZ charge, everyone's gone nuts about it, because he's put these cameras every single place in around London. London is like this parameter, and they're all over the place. In China, there's 654 million cameras watching you. This is another thing now, because we also have something else he has created here, which is called Operation Detroit. These cameras know exactly what you're doing and where you're going and how you're doing things. And now he's going to be charging people to drive their cars by the mile.
What? That's insane. I mean, they're doing that in New York. If you go into New York, they want to charge you $15 if you're in a car, $26 if you're in a commercial vehicle, and I think $7 at 8 if you're in a
commercial vehicle.
Motorbike.
We're getting charged for a bus or a coach or a big truck thing to come to London. £300 a day.
Oh my!
That's insane. Till midnight. But after midnight, it's £300 again.
So what? Okay, so wait, because this is so crazy right now. So the people in London do not see that. Like I
don't know.
I've
said my words. It's people like you that can have that mouth now to spread it to all of your friends and everyone, to get into London and say, the guy you are going to vote for is the wrong guy. The guy needs to go now. He's had 8 years of fun. He's pocketed the money. Whatever he's done, I don't know. I can't accuse him of anything because I don't know him. But his policies stink through the roof. And what he's doing, he's getting away with murder. And people are dying.
Yes.
I'm sad. As I was saying to you, when I saw the gangsters, I went to the hospital straight away. I went to all the hospitals. And what did I see? They've got knife crimes in there. A lot of people that died, a lot of people that have been damaged and hurt, but they won't say nothing.
the media won't say nothing. This is what I'm
No,
saying.
because they don't
This
know.
is being controlled. This is being. These people work with
It's a
them.
joke.
Yes.
It's a joke. It really is. So, do we want our city back or not? I don't know. If the public want it back, they make that decision. Now, they've taken me out of this race for no reason. They could have said to me, "Go and get the names," or "We'll open the doors to you." I even showed them a copy of what one of the county people said. "You are not a mayoral candidate. You cannot have your names till the 19th of March. 6 days, 7 days. I've got to run and get names." But the guy said to me, "Well, it's tough, isn't it? The other people did it. You couldn't do it, so you're not in the race."
Yes, they're bullying you in such way. You know that they bullying you because they at this point they got the power to do that. And it's not fair to you. It's not fair to the people of London. That they got this great guy, sitting here talking to me that wants to do amazing things for the community in the city of London and the surrounding cities of London, and I don't understand. And I'm talking to the people of London that follow me. I mean, you guys have to see what's going on in London. This man here is trying to represent you guys and the cities around there to help you guys uplift yourself. And you guys need to have this man's back, support him, because it's not about him. It's about the whole city, So, please sign those petitions. If they come through your neighborhoods, sign those petitions. Help this man get into office so he can help you guys as well. Because from what he's saying, this is insane. It's not just happening in London. I can vouch for some of the stuff that he's talking about, because it's happening here in the U.S., in my city. They're trying to charge people from going from one state to another state. They're trying to shut down. I've heard there's 15-minute cities out here. It's happening. It's not just in London. It's happening in other countries. So we need to open up our eyes, and be more cautious of what's going on around us. We're being distracted by the wrong things. Social media, tablets, basketball, football, tennis. These are all distractions. This is what they want us to do so that they can do what they need. So what they can do what they're doing now behind the scene. And this man here.
We need to integrate back again.
Yes,
all of us.
100%.
All religions. I say this to everybody. I know there are wars going on at the moment, and there are things that are not good, not correct. But these things will correct themselves, and it's a disaster what's happened, I have to say, to everybody. I can't say much, but I'm gutted. That's all I can say. But what I can say is that, please, let's all integrate back together again. Let's do it for the sake of our country, our city. And if you can get our people to communicate with me, you have my social media information. I don't know if you can put it up on the screen, but Shyam Batra for Mayor, Shyam. It's not Shyam, it's Shyam.
Okay, Shyam. Okay. No, we can fix that.
I'm an Indian, but not a red Indian, not yet.
We can fix that. Don't worry about it.
And I'm also on LinkedIn, Shyam Batra for Mayor, and the other sites as well. X, is it now? Twitter. Hello, yeah. Elon Musk. Hello, Elon Musk. Nice to meet you. But Twitter is Shyam Batra as well. So you will find me somewhere. Contact me, message me. I'm available constantly. But if you guys in London, please, are listening to this, and this can get around to the London city, to the boroughs, I beg you, please, put my name on that ballot sheet. Only you can do it, not me. I cannot do it. I can try my best. I have a, what is it? This petition thing, .org something. I've forgotten the name. I've gone onto the petition which says .org, the petition one for the UK, and my name is there. And I think it's on one of my social media platforms. Instagram, I think I've written it on there. There's a link on there. I suggest you guys please go and sign your names and help us.
I think I did share it on my page.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, when you tap on it and it'll take you there to sign a petition and stuff. Yeah,
that'll be really, really great. But it's the public that matter to me. Forget about all these goons who will tell you what to do. They are the ones that can put their name on the ballot sheet. and say, cross out the guy's name. If I'm not on there, I do intend to take some kind of legal action very soon, because time is running out for me. And people know who I am. I'm sitting back now, but
Right.
I'm here, and I'm their servant. I want to be their servant. I want to help everyone.
So if you get into office, what will be the first thing that you will focus on changing?
I well, it's funny. The ULEZ charge, this camera job. I want to be the first one to smash the bloody camera. No, but I want to get rid of that. And I'm going to say something here that I haven't said for a while because of what happened. I will give all the motorists the money back that they have spent from last August, from when the expansion happened, right up until I get into office. That's one of the very first things I will do. The second thing is I will bring security back for public, the police. They will be back on the streets, full armored, full done. They'll be back on the streets to make friends with the shops and owners and houses and people, and bring some kind of normality back, because the public don't like them. And they are segregated from the public now. It is of
Oh,
their own doing too, I
what?
think. It's a mixture of mental health issues and not, I don't know. But I like the police of London. They've always, when you used to watch the older movies, they used to have the Bobby, which had the hats.
Yes, yes, yes.
He had like something out of Doctor Who. But
Yes.
he used to walk around with his hands behind his back and go and meet people, knock on the doors, go to the businesses. How's it going? Is everything all right? And slowly he would make friends. That
Right.
doesn't happen today. Doesn't happen at all. There is
Wow.
no communication with them. This is why I created the word city. But so I want to bring the police back. And then, of course, knife crime and other things, and poverty on our streets and homelessness. I have a place for homeless people. If the warehouses are empty, I will give them 3 months' notice to fill those warehouses. They can't fill them, I'm taking them. And I'm going to put the homeless people in there,
That's
clean
right.
them up, dress them up, put them next door into some kind of work business. They can start earning a little bit of money, live there, work there, and bring
Yeah.
themselves back into society again. They all have a story to tell. It's not about their smell. Oh, look at them begging for money. Do you think they really want to do that? They don't. The real
No one.
ones. I know people come from Europe and stuff, get on a plane and get a begging bowl and go out, because they do that. Those sort of people will be gone. But these
Right.
guys and girls that have really suffered, I saw a guy who had 18 properties, and he stays beside Selfridges like Macy's and stuff, these big department stores, in his little bit. And, he cried to me, and it was breaking my heart that he had all this wealth, and look what happened to him, fell on the
Wow.
street. These go more intricate because they're banks and there are other things involved, but he's on the street. And I said to him, please, one favor for me, go to the council, and go there and tell them you're homeless, you've got no food, you need a place. And if they say get out, you stay there. You don't get out, because the police can't move you.
Right.
They're homeless. So
Right.
they have to do something for them. And this is what doesn't happen. It's all common sense. Where is our common sense today? I believe in common sense, and common
Right.
sense has gone out of our lives.
100%. I agree.
It's gone out of our lives. I'm a God-fearing person. The only person I'll ever be scared of is God, and that's all. And I ask him every day to help me, to help the public in London, help us all, help the world. I don't care about myself. I should, but I'm passionate, and I really say my voice to the public. Please support me. I really now need you more than ever. I need you, and I'll give the favor back when you get me into power, because it'll be your power, not mine.
I like that. So it's you have a long way to go. For what I see, and I know it's not going to be an easy run for you. I already know, because I have an idea how these people work. Because they do it here too. Not just in London, they do it here too. Over here, they just try to be a little sneaky about it. But those people like you and I that are woke, we can see it from a mile away. So have you reached out to like the police commissioner and say, okay, listen, I need you guys to back me up. Call every police station that you know or commission that you know that was a police officer, and have their officers also help me sign these petition and help me stand behind me. Have you reached out to any of those?
They say they're non-political. They say they're politically so they don't want to get involved in the politics. I mean, this is to save our city. It should be everyone that says, "I'm going to back you.
Yes,
I'll back you. I'll back
yes,
you."
right.
This is what it is.
So what are
So,
they scared of? What are they scared of? Because that sounds to me like they scared.
of course, they've got no powers right now. They're powerless. They got all the might in the world, and they're powerless. They're like Hercules with no muscle. You know, this is what we're dealing with. This man has the power. He controls everything. You put him back into you bring someone else from the 13 trios we've got, they're useless. I'm sorry to say this, and I don't mean it in a bad way. They don't have a clue about London. What is really wrong with our city? I do. I've studied it. I've been in the depths of it. I don't know anyone that would have gone to see gangsters. I did. I don't know anyone that's been to 16 hospitals. I did. I've been to the homeless. I know who I am. I just ask the public, please spread the word, get me back, and I'll do the job that you want me to do. It can be a marriage made in heaven, because that's all I want to do. That's nothing else. There isn't anything else that I can say to you that has happened to me. I was in tears. I cried on the night of this happening, and it just brought tears to my eyes, because I gave my heart and soul into this, and I don't know what else to do now. But it was hard for me, and I'm normally a strong man. I don't like to weep and stuff, but I love this city. This magical. London is a beautiful place, has great harmony. We could turn it into the most amazing, spectacular place in the world, but after what's happened to me, the way they spoke to me in that office, like I was a little kid, it's not what I want.
Right.
I just want the public to support me. That's
right.
all.
So the elite, the elite, the elite. It says the elite place does it those in power who are in line with their agenda. So back to what I was saying earlier to you, that this is coming from way up. That mayor there sitting there that's doing what he's doing is being pulled to, he's just the face. He's just the face of the people in charge. And but through him we can see the wickedness, through that that front that they got representing London. We can see the agenda. We can see the madness of these people, the wickedness, that they don't think about their own city. It's all about them. It's for them and only them. So again, to the people of London, UK, you guys need to support my brother here and sign those petition and get them into office, because it's for your well-being. Do you want to be locked in the cage? Do you want to be told what to do? Do you want to eat when you're told to eat? Can you spend your money when you want to spend your money? These are all things, my brothers and sisters, that you got to put in perspective. And either I want to live this way or I'm going to live that way. That's your choice. But this man is giving you guys an opportunity to change that, to make London a better place. So why not back him? And if it's not for you, you don't want to do it for your grandkid, do it for your children, do it for your grandmother, do it for the homeless, for the people. Because this is only going to get worse. There's no turning back. This is moving forward in one agenda that they wanted to go, and there's two forces trying to fight. One to do the right thing and one to destroy. So it's up to you guys in London to make that choice. So are you, now that you're going through what you're going through, is there anything that you fear that could happen to you as far as trying to push this agenda that you want?
I have no fear. As I said to you, I believe in God.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to come and hurt me, they can try. They're not going to succeed because I've got boxing skills too.
Okay.
But punch them out. No, but to be honest with you, I just want the public to do what's right, what they feel in their heart. If they feel I'm the man that can do this for them, then I am the man, because I have no agenda. The only agenda I have is to fix the city that's broken, and it's breaking more and more every day. And it doesn't seem to get fixed. You know, it would have been better to have. I was just seeing, government reminds me of the mafia lobbyists. It's true. It would have been better if we had mafia, because we don't have police. So, you know, but seriously, it is May 2nd, 2024, the election.
Okay.
I'm not on the ballot paper as of yet. If people put pressure on the Greater London Authority, which is the GLA in London, to put me back on the ballot box, they win. They win. And I win. And we win. And we can together fix our city. My door is open. In my brochures, I always said I will always have what I call an open door policy. Anyone can walk in. They want to have a meeting with me or any of my team or anything about anything, they have a voice. They will get a voice. They will not be without a voice. And to me, if that was me, I would vote for a guy that gave me a voice. I would vote for a guy that opens his door for me, because I'm the person that can only do it. I can't do it without the public. I've always said this. I can speak as much as I want and however much I want, but I can't do it without you, without our public backing me. For the first time in history, this has happened, that someone's been chucked out of a race for no reason. If there was big reasons, fine. But electoral numbers that I can't even find, and whether from up above, like you say, they said if this guy calls in, block him. Don't let him have those bloody numbers. Give him whatever, but don't let him find the numbers he's got. You know, I picked up random names from random people. I didn't call any of my friends. I picked up random people. I went out on the streets. I went to see businesses with my friend, and we went everywhere. We were out till 6, 7 in the morning. Then we were out again at 9, less than 2 hours sleep. And we didn't eat. We didn't have any drinks. We didn't have any food. We just went on the doors. We went talking to people. I gave my time, and I am exhausted. I was exhausted, but I'm better now. But I loved it every minute. I would never take that back, because I met some beautiful people. We met a beautiful old lady who said that if this man gets back in, I'll kill myself. That really gutted me.
Oh, wow.
Little old lady in Westminster in London, beautiful lady. She said, I'll vote for you, but I can't vote for this man. If he ruins our city anymore, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, wow.
Not right.
That's insane.
I have her number. I have her details. It's not right. You don't want people like this. Please, you know, my name is Shyam Batra, Mayor of London. My website is shyambatraformayor.london. Very easy. Shyam, S-H-Y-A-M. And my Instagram is there. Please contact me, guys. Tell me what you want me to do. Help me with these petitions. I think the petitions will really help. And I will drive up to court and I'll speak to the judge and say, put me on that ballot, because the public do want me. They want me to help them, and I want to help them.
Right.
Only one person can make that happen, and that's everyone in London.
The people in London, right? Is there a location where they can go to and sign that petition instead of you going door to door? Because that's actually more work. Maybe you can get on, say, I don't know, a podcast or station there and say, hey, I'm gonna be at this location. Come here to sign this petition. And people,
it's actually online, and my colleague here will just find the actual name of the petition. Can you give me a second? I'll find it for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, folks. So all my people in London, UK, Australia, everybody on that side of the world, I need you guys to follow my brother here, sign that petition, help him get into office so that he can help you guys fix the issue out there in London. Because only we can do it as a team, as a family, as one. I mean, we need to actually um, see the problem. And I mean, if you don't see the problem, then you need to wake up because this is serious. This is gonna not just
Ah,
hurt London,
sorry,
not
my
affect
brother.
London. Yes.
I'm back. It's change.org.
Okay,
Change.
you gotta put your camera back on.
Sorry. It's how do I show you this? I can't show you, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Let take a photo.
Take a photo. Sorry, folks. A little
yeah,
bit of technical failure.
it's okay.
I
It
can't be good
happens.
at everything.
I thought you put me on backstage to find a link, but actually you just went
Right.
up there.
So it is
So
change.org. You can
okay,
all go in and sign up online. And it's where? How do I get out of this bloody thing? Sorry.
we can't see you, but I mean we can. Okay, there you go. Sorry,
Okay.
folks. Okay, there you go.
So it's like visual to the people.
Okay, it's change.org. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, guys.
No,
Or
put it in front of the camera. No, on the little, yeah,
let,
right there.
go down, go down.
I can't.
Here,
Yeah,
change.org. Can you see it? People can
yeah.
take a picture of it.
Change.org. Let me type that in.
Yes, please. If you could put that onto the website. And Shyam
Change.org.
Batra.
Yeah.
Is my name on there? I don't know. We only literally did it today, so it's a bit new, I'm afraid. Change.org.
Okay. Yep. Change.org. Yep.
Yeah. So that's where it will be. Shyam Batra, you'll see my name there. He's got the name as well. 1 second. If you
should be able to see it. No, it's moving around.
It's gone the other way around.
Hold on 2 seconds. You should see it like that.
Yeah, I can see it. What does it say?
Change.org.
Yeah, that's the one I think that's the one I shared on my show on my page.
You've got it as well.
You guys can go on my page and I shared it so you guys can look into it. Yeah. Okay. Great. So there's a lot of work to be done. So how long have they been planning C40 for? To your knowledge?
I think COVID. I think after COVID was the plan. Of course. Look, you've got to realize one thing. We are all alive, thank God. And a lot of people, our families, a lot of them passed away and stuff. And this was for a reason, because it came. No one did anything about it. And the fact that no one did anything about it, they knew that they couldn't get everybody out of the way. So they did the vaccines. What happened to the vaccines? We all were forced to take these bloody. Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon, people.
No, it's okay. That's fine. This is my show. We can do whatever we want.
The vaccines didn't work, and then they tried to make advanced vaccines and all this stuff, but they didn't know what these were in these vaccines. So I think after that they thought, well, you know what? The best way to control people, it's the divide to rule factor, isn't it? Let's put them in their little cities. They won't know what's going on. Yes. We know what's going to go on, because it starts from everything looking nice to everything not looking nice.
That's right.
And this is not what I want to see. I don't want to see my children grow up in this, or my children's kids, or whatever. This is not right. It's not right. Yeah. If it was right, I would stand up and be happy that somebody good is doing something, but this is not right.
Yeah, we don't want Dr. Fauci going around, these 15-minute cities giving away free injections. Well, Dr. Fauci, no, we don't need no Dr. Fauci out here.
I mean, I'm sure there must be movies about this. I'm sure.
Yes, I mean, it's insane. I mean, my thing is this. I just don't understand how a lot of people, because if it wasn't, then you'll be in office right now. You know, I just don't know how the people in London do not see what's going on, or what's keeping them from voting for someone like you.
I don't
What's
think anybody knew that I'm out the picture because, as I said, it wasn't even publicised that Batra is out. Nothing was said about me, nothing. And I
so
was quite a player. I had been on the Christian Channel show. In fact, I'm going on there on Monday, Channel 585 here. It's called Love World UK on Monday at 12:30, which will be quite early for Americans. But it's 12:30 news, and then I've got a show with them at 1 o'clock. But that channel gave me breathing space because it has up to 3 billion people worldwide.
okay.
And the thing is this, that I've been on radio shows. I've been on TNT as well. Beautiful lady there who looked after me very well, and she got my message out. But I was gaining good traction. I did very well. But
Good.
for a couple of weeks I was out campaigning hard, and I didn't get time to get myself together. But this is it.
So
So
this is my
the
friend
government
Liz.
do know about me.
Yeah, yeah. This is my friend Liz as well. She's out from the
Hello,
UK.
Liz.
She's from the UK as well.
Oh, she is
Um,
excellent. Lovely to meet you, Liz.
yes.
Um, it's uh, I'm looking forward to having a fight. I want to fight, and I want to get in the ring with this guy who is in right now, and
Yeah.
teach him what normal humanity is, what realism is, what children are.
Yes.
Does he know anything about our city apart from taking the money from it? It's insane.
And like the people, because you're fighting for the people to get London back into
Yeah,
into place, and for people to have good jobs and be able to uplift and take care of their families. That's your mission, and to stop these 15-minute cities from happening.
yeah,
Now you need to support. You have the location where they can come and sign the petition and help you get into office. Um, so I see there's a lot of work to be done, but
yeah,
because I'm not ABC, NBC News, CNN, I'm a different platform. There's no way they can shut me down unless they go through StreamYard, Google to shut me down. But what I
yeah,
can do is I'm gonna connect you with some other friends of mine that have platforms,
yeah.
and I
That'd
know a
be great.
lot, so that
Bring
you
them on.
can, yes, so you can spread this message through social media, uh, platforms, through the people that I know, because I'm pretty sure they would want to have you come on their show and speak about this C40, the 15-minute cities, because this is an issue not just in London. This is worldwide. That's why we're talking about it, because
Yeah,
it's not just going to affect London. It's going to affect America,
yeah.
Europe, and every other country that we can think of, because this is these people's agenda, is to shut it down, control, and money. That's what they after. And they don't care who they cross or who they run over on their way to get there. So we, the people, need to wake up. London, America, Europe, everywhere. We need to wake up and
Uh,
support people like my brother here to get into office so that we can see a change. Um, it's important to me. It's important for my children and my grandchildren to have someone that we can believe in, to support our city and to lead us. So I encourage everyone that's from London. I encourage you guys to share this show tonight. Share it to as many people as you can. We're trying to spread this as far as we can, um, and this is only going to benefit everyone. So, is there anything else you would like to tell my viewers, Sham?
yeah, of course. Well, I say that the situation is that what you said is correct. The mayors around the world, that especially in your country, if you want to get them to communicate with me, you're more than welcome to do so. And I can educate them a little bit because I don't think they actually know what they've done. or what they're doing in this situation. But I do want to say a big thank you to you and all of your public. It's
Thank you.
been an amazing journey here, and I'm just hoping that people can come behind me and support me. If they do need to get hold of me, I believe I'm not sure if you can put my stuff up, but Instagram might be better because it's easy. Shyam Batra for mayor. That's it. You can contact me, all of you, and of course you now have change.org to go to the petition sites and vote me in, get me in somehow, because otherwise it's going to be, I don't know how to explain it to you, but we are having an issue here and it can only get worse, not better. If this man goes, breathing space, we're going to be good. And, you know, perhaps our countries could work together better than the governments do, because these governments don't seem to know what the hell they do. You know, we're dealing with people's lives here, and no one cares about our lives.
No one.
I'm just hoping that if Mr. Trump gets in, he does an amazing job, and I think possibly he might be the man to do an amazing job.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking. But, you know, please get anybody to contact me if they want. They're more than welcome.
Okay. You know, I'm glad you came on here and we spoke about this.
Thank you.
You know, I have spoken about this to some of my friends and they thought I was just crazy. I was just making up stuff, but I hope they're watching so they can see that it's not just coming from me. It's coming from someone that's inside. It's inside the circle.
Yeah.
Politically. And you know what's going on. You know who the players are that are doing what they're doing and what they're trying to do, not just in London, but worldwide. And I want to thank you for that information, for that input.
You're welcome.
Not just for me, but for my viewers as well. You know, I believe that that's a very, very, very important message that you gave out. And I'm going to send you to as much people that I know to get on their platforms so you can spread this message, because it needs to be put out there. This is not about London. This is about the whole world. Okay, because this is not just going to affect London. It's going to affect us here too. I already see it going into play. I see the way they're moving and the laws that they're trying to put in. And so what you're saying, it's valid. I can vouch for that because I see it not in London. I see it here. So obviously it's been like you said, it's been talked about through mayors. It's came out here. So
coming through the back door.
Yes, it's coming through the back door.
And being implemented from the back door.
Correct. And so I just need more people to wake up and see what's going on, not just in London, but in your cities, because it's happening in your cities. If you don't see it, look a little harder, pay a little more attention to the movement that's going on, the changes, the laws, and you will see the same thing this gentleman is saying here on my show. It's what's happening in your city. It's just they're moving a different way. Okay, so but it's the same agenda to control us, control our foods, control our money, where they can have total control and we become slaves. Even though we're slaves now, but we're going to be slaves in a way that you're not even going to imagine.
Yes.
So if you don't want this to happen, this is the man. Please vote for him. Look him up, follow him, support him in any way that you can. And let's get this guy into office.
Thank you.
Okay. And I'm going to post up a link where his petition, you guys can go there, you can link there, you can vote for him.
And all my social media. You can
and all his social media platforms. So what I need for you to do is after the show, send me those links and I'm gonna post them on my page so people can see, and then I'll send them to different other platforms.
And please contact Victor for anything you guys need. You have his details now.
Yes.
Follow him too. He's a good man. And
thank you
let's
very
hope
much.
we can get together and fix this together.
Yeah. Together. That's the only way we're going to do it. Unity. If there's no unity, there's no power. If there's no power, there's anything. There's
That's
no
right.
peace, no power, no peace. So, I also want to thank Aaron Jackson for making this connection. Thank you, Aaron, so much. It's my guy, my man.
It's power to the people, man. You got to speak from the heart. Because if you ain't
That's right.
speaking from the heart and being real,
That's
you
right.
know, it's peace.
That's right.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Good.
Yeah, that's my thing. Peace and love, man.
He's my everything. Got bodyguard a lot. No
Yes.
one's gonna come behind. No one's gonna get me through him.
Yeah, Aaron is a good guy.
I had a dream, and this man has a dream too. We all have a dream.
Right.
But when he spoke from the heart and said he wants to help the world and help the people, it makes things right. Freedom, to be able to walk down the road without getting a charge for walking down the wrong side.
Yes.
When we were born in this earth, we were born to obviously learn.
Yeah.
We had freedom at some point in our lives.
I'm
Go
gonna
back to nature and see that freedom.
It's time.
Trust me. You see the freedom in nature, you'll feel everything about yourself and empty your mind. Then go back into the city, you'll see the difference.
Right. So
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You were great. I'm pretty sure you said what you wanted to say. You put the point across. We just need the people now to support you. And if they don't believe what you're saying, all they need to do is look out the window. It's not hard to tell. Look out the window. We're not far from what we're talking about. It's right outside your window. Or it's right at your shopping mall where you can't go in there. Now you gotta have a chip to get inside the store. This all this stuff falls into play. We want to stop all this from happening, folks.
I think AI is too early. Should never have come yet. Never.
Right.
Not yet. The world is not ready for AI at all.
No, we ain't ready for the Jetsons.
No.
Okay.
Or the Simpsons.
Or the Simpsons. Okay. So you're totally correct about that. Vic, I want to get him on my show too.
Oh,
so
who wants to get me on their show, Vic?
I tell you,
Don
this
Corleone.
Yes. Don Corleone.
Don
Corleone. Okay. Absolutely. So we got the mob in the building.
Good.
I'm only kidding.
Come on.
I'm only kidding. So this is Polly. Yeah. Who said Polly?
No, I can do a good Stallone, but I won't do it now because it'll make people upset.
Yeah, they know I'm joking. So I'm gonna bring you to Don Corleone so you can come on the show and spread the message as well. And he got so many people from that side of the town, from Europe. He got a lot of people from Europe. So that'll be a good show for you to come on because those are the people that need to hear it as well. So holy crap, people just coming in now.
My God, you've got so many views. Your Instagram and Facebook's going to go through the roof now.
Yeah.
Really
yeah. Who said? Okay, so yeah. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. We'll talk off screen, and we'll get all the other information.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your show. It's been wonderful.
One
of the best shows I've done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye. Folks, this is it's been an amazing show tonight. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in because this was very important tonight. This show was very important because we, the people, need to know what's going on behind the scene. We, the people, need to know what C40 is. Because a lot of you people didn't know. I didn't know what C40 was till he said 15-minute cities. And I know about it because I've heard about it. I've been listening about it. I've been hearing about it on TikTok and social media. So I had an idea of what it was. But now I have a more understanding of what it is and what this government is trying to do, not just in London, but around the world. It's happening because I see it here in my city. I see it around other cities that's happening. New York is one of them cities. Australia is another country that they, so this is happening. It's moving around, and we, the people, need to know about this because something needs to be done. Okay. And only we, the people that have the power, can do this. Right. So we need a person like Shyam to lead us into victory. Okay. To lead us into a better place, not for just you, but your family. So I need London because that's where he's at. I need London, the UK, anyone on that side of the world to follow this man, support him, because it's about the people. It's not just about him. Okay, you already know what you got in office now, and it's not working. So why vote him back into office to keep doing what he's doing? You know, the purpose here is the change. You know, we the people always want change, right? So if you want to live better, if you want to not worry about certain things in your city, you know, or what's going on in your city, then you need to vote for this guy. Okay. And I need you guys to share this as much as you can. Share it to your friends. Tell your friends to share it, because I need this to go as far as my hand cannot reach. Okay. And my hand reaches pretty much, you know, it reaches, but, you know, I need it to reach a little longer. Okay. And I need you guys to support this, because it's definitely, is definitely an issue that's going to affect us all if we do not stand up to these people. Okay, and I want to thank everyone from Shyam's side that tuned in today to watch my show. I want to thank you guys for supporting him. I'm not worried about you supporting the show. That's fine. The key tonight was for all of us to support him, and I want to thank you guys. There's 177 people here watching and 14 on. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting Shyam today. Okay, it's not about my show. It's not about me. It's about what's happening now in London. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in tomorrow. I got another great guest coming on the show. Rhonda Stansberry. She is an author and a vocalist. She'll be on the show tomorrow at 5:00. Tune in and find out what Rhonda has going on in her life, because it's another amazing story, and you already know the vibes. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go with peace, love, and respect, and y'all already know the vibes. I'm out of here. Peace.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.